Is this mic on? Oh, yeah.
So we'll get started soon there. What's this now? So this is going to be interesting for you and for me. You might notice that if you've been to this panel before, you recognize me somewhat. You may not recognize these folk next to me. My co-panelist Derek is currently ill. We are very sad about this. So I have replaced him for the time being with Rich of Siswig, an attractive young man, and then my lovely wife Meg, who both know about Persona as well. The only thing is none of us have seen this presentation yet. So I helped write it, but I don't know what's going to happen. Like the next slide right here is just a big black emptiness, so I don't know what's going to happen when I push that. So for now, I'm just going to say, I'm Gordon from Embro. It's very nice to have you. This is our 4th year of Developer Room. This is Developer Room Golden, and it's not an R. Kelly reference. But we'll get to that later.
Gross.
I have to make the pee joke every time.
Half the panel leaves.
On Thursday, I'm doing it today too. So let's all hit this button together and see if anything happens.
So excited.
Yay!
Oh, this is the tribute to Aram Jabari.
From this distance, the smell is just, this aroma is overwhelming. I love smelling the brand new game.
And take a whiff of this. It smells great. It has information in it, and it smells great too. Full color, wrapless, that's how we roll. It smells fantastic. One of the first things you should do to crack your game open.
So yeah, our good friend Aram Jabari recently left Atlas to take a job with Sony, which means he can still pimp out Persona 4 Golden, which is great. So this is where you are. You are at... This is going to take a long time to come up. That's us. Well, me. And these guys are all of us. Those people make games and hopefully you pay for it. And here we have protagonists. I think you got this.
Yeah.
I know, I keep waiting for you.
What if this is all right from Derek? And you just got sick
Just to see what would happen. So this is the first rule. Basically, you guys can ask whatever you want. If I feel like taking it, I will. If they're dumb, we may make fun of you. We each have our own areas of expertise. Well, I've played pretty much all the new stuff. I haven't finished Arena's story yet. This kid is just beast mode at Arena. He can tell you how to beat the crap out of anybody. And she has played through Persona 3 Portable at least 65 times.
It is not.
Okay, cool. Each time her objective was simply to date Shinji. I'm convinced that she's actually going to file for divorce and just marry him. So we're going to talk about old games real quick. Real quick. I know we talked about some of you, but so Persona 1, and I think, oh, there's the cover art. Yay! That's rated KA, kids to adults. How many of you remember games being rated KA? Congratulations, you're as old as me. So this game is really, really old. It's not that good. There's 2 different routes to the ending, and well, 2 completely different endings, and they're all halfway, like they split off halfway. The first one is the Zephyr route. It's the one most people get because the Snow Queen route wasn't in that version of the game. You had to buy the PSP one to even see it. But this game is absolutely ancient, and it's really only for the hardest of the hardcore. I put it in, I played like 5 seconds, I was like, this is really old.
The funny thing is both endings are canon.
Right, exactly. They all actually happen, but there's no way that the characters could have possibly experienced both of those things. It's Japan. That's just how
Alice!
Alice is a really good company.
Moving on. This kind of came out somewhat recently. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a hand up.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Can you explain to us the difference between K to A and E?
The difference is that the ESRB got sued, I think, for K to A. Or no. They wanted to do E from the beginning, but then they couldn't. Like, someone else owned it. And then when Sega stopped rating their own damn games, they were like, oh, sweet, we can do E-rated games now. So they got rid of it, because K to A was confusing. It's our little catch-up, kind of. All right, Persona 2 Innocent Sin. This is out now for PSP. Flamon gives you your dudes. He's a bit of a dick. Hitler is in it, and he is also a dick.
Big surprise!
They gave him glasses, so he wouldn't be nearly as offensive. Yeah.
Right. Because, I mean, during World War II, if Hitler had just worn glasses, maybe he wouldn't have just rolled through and taken over half of Europe. I don't think glasses can handle that. But this is the first half of the story that we have the second part to, kind of, somewhat. So we have this version of this.
Ooh!
I'm sorry, you started to say
No,
something.
I was just gonna say we haven't gotten the PSP version of it
Because no one buys PSP games in America. So it's fine.
It's true.
So basically, in Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, you now have boobs. And you're in college. And it's the only Persona game to take place in college. And the first part of Persona 2 never happened, which is kind of weird.
She's a reporter.
It's
Is she a reporter?
She's a reporter.
Oh yeah, but doesn't she? Oh no, wait, so is college the first part of that?
No, the first one is you're Tatsuya in high school.
Right.
And then the second part is you're Maya, who's the reporter who's reporting on high school because there's crazy.
Okay.
She was a reporter in college.
There we go. I knew college was involved.
I don't think so.
You can't hold
I don't think there was.
the
I don't think
university
there was
back.
college involved.
I'm about 90% sure. I will bet you
I won't.
something.
We'll work it out later.
I have like no money left. Anyway, so you have to finish the fight and not like Master Chief. In fact, the story actually ends in that game. We're not going to make 6 more games. So no one really knows what happened, but now Kazuya has these sweet Kamina eyes.
No. I think he didn't ask for this.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Adam Jensen.
Adam Johnson.
I don't know. I didn't do the Photoshop either. So, but we talked briefly about Philemon, and that's this dude. This dude is some kind of weird god or something. He kind of hangs out and watches everything that's going on. He is pretty much the only person who can pronounce the word Nyarlathotep. That's the best thing I can do.
Nyarlathotep.
But he kind of observes. He helps out. He doesn't really push stuff on you. He does what he wants, and then he'll just peace out randomly. He plays a lot bigger role in 1 and 2. The Atlas says that he's around in 3 and 4, just as your save point and kind of checking on you, but not really doing anything about it.
He's the butterfly?
Interrupting with people after
Yes.
Tatsuya was like, you're kind of a dick.
Like, we got this, bro. You can just go to B-dubs, go watch your cosmic baseball games, eat some wings, leave us alone. We've got this stuff on lock. We've got all these demons under control here. The sad truth is that aside from a couple of us who bought them for PSP, that no one really cared about them. They were good for the time, and especially the parts of 2 had great stories and music, but they were just really kind of mechanically weird. But the real reason that everyone's probably here starts here. The game was played many times as Madden NFL and involves just as much shooting yourself in the head and dogfighting. It is Persona 3. These are available in a lot of ways. You can buy them on the PlayStation 2. You can buy them for the PSP. You can download them on PSN for like $10 if you got a PS3. They're all worth buying. You can play them. You should play them if you haven't already. We're going to talk about them.
Particularly portable.
I think is it called Persona because you buy it 3 times?
That's Derek's comment on that.
Maybe
If you want to go back for a second, the horrible box art for the first 2 parts. That's
Oh, I get
don't know
it.
if you remember the little cool. Apparently Derek's actually asked us this question from beyond the grave. Why did this game come out 3 times? Well, Elizabeth, it sold a lot of text. Text is the answer there. It's the first game since Thousand Arms to really try to combine the role-playing game and the dating sim, and the first game to ever do it well.
Unlike Thousand Arms.
Unlike Thousand Arms, yeah, exactly. Thousand Arms was appropriate for the last panel. But everything you do in this game is really important. The game will end whether you're ready for it to end or not. If you don't prepare well,
Oh, yep.
you're kind of screwed. Yes, you hate everybody. They don't care if you cheat. It's not Jerry Springer. No one's gonna be like, "Are you gay?" It doesn't happen in this game.
That's spawn
It's very level grinding.
Oh God, all the 100 floors of grind.
200.
I never thought I wanted to climb up.
200 floors of
I
grind.
didn't even climb up all the stairs here, let alone.
But you really started to feel like grind the first 100.
Like, don't demons have elevators?
Hey, the music made the grinding bearable.
They did.
It's
the music was remarkable.
this game has this game has the only battle music I was not sick of by the end of it. That's my jam.
And now to sing along.
Yeah.
So there's an audience question. We're gonna have to do this in an orderly fashion, which means stop throwing things. Aww. Going down the line here.
Portable.
Who enjoyed Vanilla on the left? Was Vanilla your favorite one? One guy. I like the box the best, so personally, I'll side with you on that one. Okay, now Igus Edition with 100% more tears.
Oh.
Everybody likes Fast. Really? You guys like the answer that much?
No.
Okay. So we're just gonna throw the answer out then. Good, because that makes everybody always like a bit.
No one actually watches or plays the answer. They just watch it on YouTube.
Thank you. That is correct.
It's freaking
I'm
impossible.
sorry for the thing you had to go through, sir. You played through all the answers.
Oh Lord.
He's a stronger man than I am. Now, the right answer.
Thank you.
Persona 3 Portable.
For the same reason. Controlling your party.
Junpei, stop slashing, you're healing him.
No more out of nowhere Mario cards. And I can finally date boys. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Go ahead and try that.
So we have a little bit of news, fresh from Japan, from glorious Nippon. That's right.
I can't wait.
To be announced here first.
Embro exclusive?
Embro exclusive.
Can't wait.
Persona 3 HD collection. All 3 games on one super sexy Pro-Ray disc. In full HD, you can see all the artifacting.
Operation Bayport? What?
And lastly, the 4th true ending is revealed. You can pre-order now and receive the Operation Bayport DLC. But which system is this coming out for? It's coming to the iPad. It's coming to the Ouya.
Yes!
It's coming to the TI-83.
Ooh yeah! For some reason, I think you're trolling us.
See, and with Ouya's touch control, you can experience Operation Bayport in all the way.
Come on, Brad.
Do you want to see a real game?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Sexual things and news.
You may have seen it. It's kind of. That's right, it's in English. You can hear she is a new horrible voice actor.
Oh, it's so bad. Teddy's is worse.
That's awesome. Man this, man that.
Yeah! Nice.
Glad you guys are excited.
So how much do you actually own a Vita?
But I bought it for this game.
I probably wouldn't own one if not for Golden either. So Persona 4 gets the long-awaited Persona 3 treatment. That's right, re-release. That's good.
Is there a
It's good. I'm very excited.
Is there a female you in it?
There is no female main character. But it's portable. It does fit in your pocket. Then they're really big jeans. That's also good.
Is there more story?
Why? There is more story. In fact, there's a lot that's new. Oh my god, it just keeps coming. I'm not gonna read this all. Oh my god. Yosuke does get hit in the dick even more often. The question you really need to ask yourself right now is just if you should buy it.
Yes! Yes!
So, you know, lots of games.
Quick to Kijiji!
Lots of games when they come out in Japan have all kinds of weird crossover products. Persona 4 Golden could have a lot of those over here. I mean, there are golden Twinkies. There's, you know, golden crayons. Golden retrievers, maybe? Yeah, you can get Persona Golden Retriever. And then you can have your Persona 3 crossover. Just you can dress it up like Koromaru and just be like, hey, you got a sweet dye job.
Golden Koromaru.
What kind of Persona Golden products would you guys like to see?
The Golden Arches.
The what?
The Golden Arches.
The Golden Arches. You can open your own McDonald's franchise and Persona theme it.
Golden framed sunglasses.
I would like to see the Persona 4 Golden Gate Bridge. you try and go into the bridge and it gets you to the midnight channel halfway through.
Does it get foggy
falls
all
apart
the time?
around you, and
Yes.
suddenly you're trapped in a bathhouse and you have a towel wrapped around your waist.
If you're not wearing glasses, oh man.
You have your hand up back there?
Yes. Can you change the voices to Japanese?
You cannot. There's not enough card for that. No,
That's DLC.
I have asked actual people at Actual Atlas about that.
That should be DLC. I think we're ignoring the obvious one. Golden sunglass frame or glasses frames.
They did that though. They sold actual like frames in Japan.
Oh really?
They're actually still selling those. If you go to like Ami, you can actually buy them and they're really cheap. It's just,
Cool.
they're not even prescription.
Yeah, you have to get actual glasses.
I actually saw in the dealer's room they have Persona 4 Yosuke's headphones.
Well, that's my bank account. That's the sound of me being broke.
Yup. Yup.
Golden Playhouse.
The Golden Playhouse set. No, he didn't actually. I don't even think he made Catherine slides this year. I don't know if we were going to get Catherine slides this year.
I think the cell is actually more
Yes.
powerful than Japanese.
Persona 4 Goldilocks and the Three Teddies.
Nice.
A storybook for you to give your children nightmares to.
Persona 4 Golden Showers.
Really? We're really going there?
He can go there. I'm going with the Pedro. There's another hand back there. Were you also thinking of golden showers?
Golden shower curtains.
Okay. There's someone over at this side. Yes, no, maybe so. Is that all the ideas? Because I need to waste a little more time. He didn't actually put any ideas for this one. You guys.
Me?
Yeah, go for it.
Persona 4 Golden Ticket. We need a Persona Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Factory of demons and.
You can finally see where they make Cielo Mist, and it'll have you make all these weird tattoos all over your body.
The Oompa Loompas would be able to fuse together.
Into one giant mega Loompa.
Superior Loompas.
Super Loompa.
Persona 4 Golden Girls.
I love that. You had an elderly Chie Satonaka, like, all those years of kung fu training have finally caught up to her. Now she's got arthritis.
Oh.
Give her pills every turn.
Golden Man Cave.
Golden Man Cave. What would that? I don't know.
What?
Would just everything be gold? Like a giant golden TV? Like
Golden chair.
golden snacks? Gold dipped
Golden toilet, there you go.
Enjoy your breakfast cereal with Persona 4 Golden Crisp. Oh,
Cash for gold.
Yens for gold. Yens for gold.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was Persona 4 GoldenEye 64. Even the jacket.
Goldenrod City Pokemon mashup.
I'm for it. And you?
Persona 4 Peter Goldblum.
Persona 4 Jeff Goldblum.
Before we run the joke completely into the ground, Matt.
It's far too late for that.
Persona 4 Golden Boy.
Yes! Isn't Persona 4 basically Golden Boy?
Yeah.
You click, you join, you go wherever you
So
want.
yeah, that's why I made you guys give me your answers, because we said we were going to think of them, but then Derek slipped into a vomit coma. So why Persona 4 was dope? Me, apparently.
You were my favorite character in Persona 4.
It's funny, I was my favorite character too. Oh, we don't have this either. Man, there's so much stuff in here that like we're supposed to have that we don't have. I'm really sorry. Nanako is sad because she got a family man and her science class. Daddy threw out your volcano. Looked a lot like a really bad cake.
Poor Nanako. You eat her science project, then you eat her pudding.
Is the pudding not the science project?
No, the pudding has your name on it, and then you eat it, and then you don't get sick, and you get courage because stealing other people's food is better than
It takes balls to steal food out of the fridge. So there was another game we talked about last year. Now that we're halfway through the panel, thank God. Okay. And you know, Persona's supposed to be a role-playing game. Persona's supposed to have text. Persona's supposed to have a lot of things. And God, he even put the wrong company name on this slide. But Persona 4 Arena. This is a game. It's out right now. You can buy it. You should buy it if you haven't bought it already. It's not an RPG. Axis has nothing to do with it. So I know Axis put their name on there.
It's actually supposed to be Arxis.
Arxis.
Yes, Arxis is the company that actually made the fighting parts. It is a damn book. I don't know if you've been playing the story mode at all. Has anyone played the story mode?
It drags on
Have you
forever.
managed to save the game and come to this convention? It goes for hours. Like, the first night I had it, I'm like, I'm gonna hop online, play a few matches, this kid destroyed me. And then I go to story mode, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'll play like the first couple fights, and I just keep going through text, and going through text, and going through text, and it's like Xenogears.
And you have
just so much freaking writing.
and you have to repeat the same crap with every character.
And you only fight one round, and it actually makes you worse at the game. It's horrible. But the game itself is really, really good if you like fighting games, or if you really like Persona, or both. You can play it online. There's a lot of different kinds of people online. There's some people like me that are basically free. You get to win and you get my name, and that's cool. There's some people like him that'll destroy you legitimately. There's some people that are dicks. Now, there are certain moves in this game that are just amazing. And those are all
Isn't using Nanako?
the furious actions, which using Mitsurus are both crazy powerful, knock you across the screen, stun you, etc., etc. Basically, there's nothing you can do. The game also has an auto combo feature for those of us who are RPG nerds and not fighting game nerds. So you can mash square and win if you can hit, but if you do it too much, you're probably a dick. There's also different announcers. Some of them you can pay real money for. Nanako is one of them.
You can actually unlock them all in the game.
You can, but it's hard.
It is not worth it because it's beat score attack with everyone.
Yeah. Like, you're a lot better off just opening the wallet and spending a little more money because, you know, Atlas isn't taking you for a Novo ride yet. You have 5 versions of Persona 3. You're like 2 versions of Persona 4. You bought this for both systems, and yet they're still homeless. So, so we have a, straight from Japan, we have an updated tier list for Persona 3, or Persona 4 Arena, I'm sorry. And it's kind of hard to see. So I'm gonna read them off to you.
Emoto tier.
At the bottom is the impure slut tier, and that's Recess. Right above that, you have Yosuke Hanamura, who is the Nickelback tier. In the weird questions that Atlas makes us ask, there's the why is she a navigator tier, and that's August. There's the unbearable commentary tier. He did this just to be a dick to me. Thank God that it's not Yukari tier. Oh, you did this? You ass! Then there's the frigid bitch tier, and that's Mitsuru. And then the Emoto tier is, of course, Nanako. Who, if she was a playable character, she would kick your ass. It's controversy.
Have you seen
No fighting!
No fighting!
I win.
So when Arxis was making the game, they actually originally were going to put Nanako in the game.
Oh my god!
And instead of having a persona attack, she would use Dojima.
Dojima!
Dojima.
Mike is on.
Okay.
No one ate dinner.
Oh, the point is, Atlas liked the idea, but they didn't want it in the game because they wanted. Oh, I know what he's talking about. Now I can see the next slide, and I know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
Dun dun dun. How many of you bought this piece of shit?
Hey, he was a freaking pimp in the King's game.
Oh no, the animation, like the actual show, phenomenal. But if you bought the Blu-ray, does anyone know what went down with the Blu-ray?
It wasn't free?
Okay, but the vast majority of you don't know what went down with the Blu-ray, so I'm gonna tell you a story. See, Japan is going crazy right now, and this was supposed to come out for $70. It's like the first half of the show, and it's supposed to have English and Japanese voice acting. And everybody placed their pre-orders because they're like, sweet, cool. Like a week before it came out, they're like, oh hey, it's gonna be $10 cheaper, and we took out the Japanese voices. But only on the Blu-ray. The DVD, totally fine, completely acceptable.
What the fuck?
In high definition, you can't have Japanese voices, which is why I'm speaking
What the fuck?
because Atlas will not let me speak in
Did they answer for that?
The reason is the same reason why Persona 4 Arena is the only region-locked PlayStation 3 game in the world. They're terrified of people importing it from the US or Europe into Japan, because in Japan, 2 episodes of Persona 4 the animation costs more than Persona 4 the Arena does here. Like, it's $70 for 2 episodes on Blu-ray.
Oh.
They're trying to preserve that because they're scared and cheap, and for whatever reason they think selling 3,000 is better than selling 30,000.
They'll just do what we do. They'll get someone to subtitle it.
It's only a matter of time until everyone just steals everything, and that's really sad somewhat, but if they keep doing shit like this, it's not going to surprise anybody.
Yeah.
So there is a Catherine slide, but there's nothing on it. Catherine! Let's talk about Catherine. Is anyone still playing this?
You mean not Persona 5?
No, it's not Persona 5, you're right. There's no tournament here.
There is not a tournament here because Smash Bros.
Not worth it.
There was an extra Smash Bros tournament they added last minute and we moved to Catherine's tournament. So
That sucks.
So we win by default.
Look, it's
Oh,
snow.
there is animation! I don't think it's done yet. Something happened. Yeah, I think so.
There's...
Oh, okay, wait, there's Vincent, and then the glasses come afterwards.
Nice.
We're like, oh shit! Let's watch that again.
Look, it's snow.
Vincent won't deal with it.
Contemplating dealing with it.
Did he really not put the video over here? So, this is something that still isn't formally announced, but it's coming eventually. They're working on it, or so they claim.
Atlas is kind of leaked it to some degree.
Yeah, like every 5 minutes he gives an interview.
Yeah. We're working on Persona 5. What is it? They actually a long time ago when they listed all the music credentials on their website for Persona 5 and not Persona 4. And someone called them out and they're like, oh yeah, no, that actually is the credentials for Persona 5. But taking it off the website. So
we don't want you to know about it, but we want you to know about it. We want you to have the wallet ready to buy.
Have you guys seen there's a YouTube channel that's uploading Persona 5 music for the last year or so? Have any of you seen that?
I have not. I saw the weird furry Persona 5 video we showed last year.
What?
Go on.
I wish you left that in the presentation because it was hysterical. But no, I haven't seen that about the music. There's supposed to be a trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 4 in here, but it's not in the presentation, so I don't know if it's on his computer.
Well, there was something from Persona 5,
Probably
like slow
PS3
trailer showed the main character.
There's not been any video release because it's not a confirmed thing. I think they're waiting on SMT4 to come out first. Anything you've seen already is fan done. Like the trailer we showed last year. It's just a dude like sitting on YouTube being like, man, I'm totally gonna cock tease everybody at that Youmacon panel. It's gonna be great. They're gonna all think 5 is coming next year. It could come next year. I hope it does. But there's no video out yet. Yes.
Is anyone else frustrated about how Arena is just one big tease for Persona 5?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Have you got that far?
Arena's more of a tease for a Persona 2, Persona 3 crossover than anything
What were you expecting?
It's a tease.
Like, there's potential Philemon involvement. There's like, it talks a lot more about 3 than 4. It's weird. It shouldn't be called through 4 Arena at that point.
There's more 4 characters.
Yeah, I guess.
It's very much trying to set up for it, and then I know Golden has a bit of an extra ending as well. I'm not gonna spoil it. But actually,
oh sorry.
No, you go for it.
No. I was just gonna say, like, when we were talking about Golden, that was one of the things that I did mean to come on, like, keep talking about, is you can be friends with the dead.
You can be friends.
Like he's a social link.
You can social link and give them cabbages and just pop them on the store.
Yeah, you can completely like do a totally different ending with that, and that's really kind of weird.
Is his Arcana the? It starts with a P, I think.
Tiro.
I don't believe he's romanceable.
No, he's not romanceable. Damn. If you finish the game, you know why he's not romanceable.
Is he bromanceable?
Some people did that kind of thing, I guess.
Well, you could date kind of.
No, it's weird because I know about that, but I don't know anything about Marie. Do you know anything about Marie? Because I don't know anything about
Marie she also has a full Arcana. She's the only other person other than you that can enter the Velvet Room. She enters it with you multiple times. Because one of the first times you enter, she'll actually be there talking with.
I was expecting her to be another playable character. That was a
She's
disappointment.
a playable character.
Oh, she is?
Yes. She can join your party.
Oh.
She's also a social link.
Okay.
But she's. I don't know.
things I should have read before I got here today.
The point is, she's kind of important.
Is this going to be like another like side Igus or something like that, or half yourself or something?
She has the same Arcana as Igus.
She has full Arcana. That's all I really know.
We will find out.
I've been trying not to fully spoil myself for the game.
No.
Right.
No, didn't they create a new Arcana for Marie?
No, they didn't.
They used the Igus had the Aeon Arcana, and I think that's.
Igus had Aeon. The only new Arcana they're adding is.
Dix.
Yeah. It's the Cabbage Arcana.
I spoiled that years ago, and I'm trying really hard not to, even though you guys probably all know it. So.
What?
I wish you did. So apparently she has a lot to do with the special ending.
Okay.
Okay. And the new Halloween event.
Yes, there is a Halloween. Halloween is a thing in Japan now, which is weird because it wasn't much of a thing here this year. Like I had no kids at my house. What the hell?
Everyone's afraid of passing out.
Yeah. Basically, the last slide he's got here, and I'm really sad again that it's not that trailer, and I'm sad that we're 35 minutes in, and we're already moving on to Q&A. He only made 32 slides before he started puking wildly. So, who has questions about anything at all? Go for it.
I think Persona 5 should star the Fox.
Yeah!
The Fox working for Yakuza collecting yen.
And you just have a throne of yen.
And extended ellipses, so every answer is correct.
That'd be so phenomenal. Like, oh my god, I love that freaking Fox. The Fox was so much better than healing in the first game, or the third game, I should say. Oh my god.
I think you were right the first time. No one played the other ones.
No one did. Go for it. Glasses.
What do you think about the theory that that Persona 4 wasn't the first time that whole like midnight or the midnight channel thing happened? Because if you talk to the weapons shop owner, he mentions that like the fog like this comes every 50 years or so.
That's a really interesting theory, and I can absolutely see there being stuff to it. I wish there was more of that background in the game. It does seem somewhat cyclical because they can't be the only giant building in the world during the dark hour. Like there has to be something going on someplace else at the same time. But unless Atlas actually like sacks up and actually tells us what the hell happened, I don't think we'll ever really know.
Yeah. Well, I know about the Midnight Channel in the Dark Hour. Don't you go to like Persona 3's area with like 1 year later or something in Persona 4?
Yeah, and then the really annoying girl is the student council president now.
Yeah.